What is Transform Autoimmune? Well, to put it quite simply, Transform Autoimmune is a functional medicine program that I created using the 5 pillars of Transform. What are the root cause triggers of autoimmune disease? Using the underlying 5 pillars principle, I've developed a program on actually how to create an educational process to teach you how to think like me. So, to put it simply, a lot of times when you go to a doctor, what you're really getting is, I call it fish being thrown at you, which is here's a quick answer on something, a quick band aid on something, 15 minutes, shoo, you're gone. What I'm doing, and I tell people this, if I do my job right, which I always do, at the end of this, you're going to learn how to think like me because I'm teaching you a skill set of how to think like a functional medicine physician around your autoimmunity. How do we do that? That's a tall order, right? How we do that is I love to go through some of the steps of what is Transform Autoimmune. First of all, it is an online program. It is an online group program. So that means that you're able to, number one, do this from the safety and comfort of your own home, from anywhere in the world that has an internet access. Okay. Secondly, I'd love to illustrate the point of how do we do this, okay, as a group program. Number one, which I call at the basis of the pyramid, is we use data. It's really important that you get personalized answers that are personalized to you, not just generalized advice that you can find anywhere on the internet. So what that means is data is involved in our program. When you enroll in our program, there is testing involved with test kits that we send out to you. If you've watched the 5 pillars training, you know there's various different types of testing involved. That's going to be involved with hormone testing that we send out, food mapping testing, and a small panel blood test. These crucial pieces of data is some of the foundation of what you're going to be learning from. Number two, there's going to be education. Education happens in various ways in the program. In our program, in the educational aspect of this, there are video modules that you will watch throughout your 2 months in the program, where you will learn via week-by-week modules that are delivered at your own time, at your own convenience, on your own device, of various aspects of how to actually conquer and figure out these root causes to transform. Next, there is mentorship, which is you don't just need data and education alone. You really need mentorship. Who your mentors are, how much time you get to spend with them is crucial to your success in mastering any skill. So it's really important that in our program, there are what we call mastermind calls, which means that several times a week, multiple different times and opportunities, there's going to be opportunity for you to have medical mastermind calls with me, nutritional mastermind calls. In our nutritional mastermind calls, you're going to be able to interact live with a functional nutritionist throughout the entire program. How many times do you need to get that level of access to hours and hours of live time troubleshooting with a live functional nutritionist around your autoimmunity and your results? Never. Here it is.
How can you still enjoy all the food and the dessert? Yes, the dessert. I'm an advocate of dessert this holiday season. Calories are just your rate of metabolism. It is a way to measure energy. And when you're eating high quality foods, your body knows what to do with it. When you're eating the things that your body doesn't know what to do with, that's where the problem comes in.
And then mindset work. Yes, mindset work. It's really important to me that data, education, and mentorship is really important, right? But at the same time, if you don't work on changing your crucial thought patterns, that's causing you to stay sick. This process is all for none. The only thing that's real is what you are doing and saying and thinking right now. The past already happened. That's a movie that's playing in your head over and over again.
So whatever you're thinking about, the body responds to that. That's why you can think about your traumatic incident and all of a sudden your heart's beating faster, your chest is tight, your cortisol is going. It's not actually happening, but if you're thinking about it, your body responds as if it's happening.
So yes, I've hidden a whole mindset program in here. And in our program, there's around mindset, there's content, video content that you're going to consume and learn from.
I was looking for the education. I wanted to see. So I looked into your program, and honestly, a weird thing, because the first time the girl sent me with all the videos of this, like all these people that have been cured, and I didn't need to hear that. That's not, I knew I could get cured. I just needed to know if you had the knowledge to help me. You know what you're saying. And it amazed me.
Number two, there's going to be written homework and worksheets.
Just
gaining so much knowledge and being able to put the pieces together, all the different things that we learned, and realizing how all the different things in our body, they work together. So when something is not working right, it affects other things.
Number 3, there's going to be processing time in what we call pod meetings in small group to make sure that you not only learn, but you implement and you get to practice over and over again these new skills on how to change the way that you think to make sure you're built for success.
What is one surprising thing about being on an online program in the turnaround your health?
I learned so much by listening to other people and their issues and how similar mine in various ways.
Being in a group, being in a group setting, would I get the attention that I needed? Would I get the answers that I needed from me? And the answer is 100% absolutely, not only from you, but from the support of the other people in the group.
I never had that issue, but I love the fact that it was flexible. We were doing this program online, but we didn't have to go somewhere. I didn't have to leave the house.
Finally, last but not least, and it's actually the most important thing, is the power of community.
I just think back to that time. I was so confused. I really wanted to make changes. I was willing to make changes. I kept going to doctors. I kept going to different specialists for different things. And you can join all kinds of groups where people are chatting with each other. So there's community, but it's not the right community. It will absolutely freak you out.
And I always tell people that when you know better, you do better. However, doctors out there don't really understand how to harness and how powerful truly having community support is around you and around them as you're going through dealing with something as complex as autoimmunity. So how do I ensure that you have a full support of a community behind you? Well, there's multiple ways that we do that. Once you join the program, there's a private Facebook group where you're going to be able to interact with other people that are in the program. There's also going to be an alumni Facebook group, even after you join the program, that continue to support you in your journey. So there's multiple ways built into the program, including the pod meetings, the Facebook groups, and the live mastermind calls, where you can really see in full scale what it's like to actually interact, live, and get the support from a full live community, that not just during the program, but even after you leave the program.
People with autoimmune disease actually have a higher rate of digestion problems, and gallbladder is just another organ of digestion that's under autoimmune attack a lot.
Okay.
So it's not uncommon at all. The story that you're telling me, I've heard 1,000 times.
Okay. And I was diagnosed the month later with lupus and
Bingo. It's just another target of autoimmune attack, Nicole. And which is why when you actually get to the digestion video, you're going to actually understand it at a much higher level.
That, in a nutshell, is some of the logistics of what Transform Autoimmune, the program, is. But most importantly for you to understand is this is an extremely unique process that you cannot replicate by going out however many number of specialists you want to find and go see. You just can't replicate an experience where you're trained to how to be your pilot of your own health journey and no longer the passenger having people throw dead fish at you. So that's what Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally is. Thank you for listening. And if you'd like to learn more, I invite you to please join our Facebook group, Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. You can also chat our team in above the link or below the link in this video, where you can chat with us now to learn more about the program and how we can help with transforming your autoimmune disease naturally. Some people will ask, how do I actually directly contact you guys? How do I learn more about this program? How do I even get started? Well, first thing first, most importantly, is for you to actually chat with our team. If you are watching this video right now, even above or below the video, you can click chat with us and you can start a chat. The other way that you can do, which I'm going to encourage you to do, is immediately join our Facebook group, Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. We have a team of people helping people get access to resources that are free and available in the Facebook group. So just join Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally, check out some of the videos and guides that are in there. And when you interact in that group, you're going to start checking your message request box because our team will be sending you some questions or asking what kind of resources that you need. So check your message requests from us as well.